Hello, I'm Pearl.
And I'm Holly.
So, since we got no listener submission, we're going to talk about the Honey Island Swamp Monster.
Oh, the Honey Island Swamp Monster. I love it.
Yeah.
That's close to home.
It is. Super close.
Yes.
Like, practically the backyard. Practically. Yeah. Not quite. So, where the heck is Honey Island Swamp? Right?
We just drove through there the other day.
Yeah.
Literally.
So it's just north of Lake Pontchartrain. And it's on a bend of the old Pearl River. Why would I not talk about Pearl River?
Right.
The reason it is named Honey Island Swamp is because of the abundance of honeybees that inhabited that area.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's actually, right, it's actually one of the most pristine marshlands in the United States.
Yeah, it's really nice. Besides the mosquitoes and the alligators and,
right.
And
apparently the swamp monster.
And the swamp monster and the water moccasins and, yeah. But it's really pretty.
It is about 70,000 acres of swamp. And most of that is government protected.
Yeah.
It's under part of the Pearl River Wildlife Management.
And it kind of runs does it run into Mississippi or is it just Louisiana? I think it's kind of into both because of Pearl River and that whole area down there.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't go in, it comes really close.
Yeah. So
obviously, like you said, alligators, turtles. You forget the snapping turtles.
Snappers.
Snakes, raccoons, wild boar, dozens of species of birds, the long-leggers.
Yes. Yeah, those are so funny to see. They got the long legs and the long beaks.
They're so skinny.
Mm-hmm. They're I wonder if they're somehow in the same family as flamingos.
Yeah, you have to wonder.
Because they're big, they're big white flamingos pretty much, but skinny. Skinnier.
Yeah, so there's tons of stuff inhabiting this swamp. But legend has it, this swamp is also home to something that is much more wild.
Cajuns?
Probably. Hairy, smelly Cajuns.
There you go. It's all those people that came from Nova Scotia.
Right.
And inhabited this land.
Yeah, so we'll pull one of your tricks and we'll set the scene.
Yes, let's set the scene. I love it.
Dusk on the bayou. You got your pretty little sunset happening.
You got some frogs going in the background and crickets.
Moss-filled cypress trees. All the gloomy shadows, you can't really see what's behind the tree. The water is crazy still. Crickets chirping, frogs croaking.
Yes. And frogs be frogging.
Them frogs definitely be frogging, especially by my house.
Yeah, I know. I got out of the car the other night and I was like, good Lord, it's loud over here.
They sing, that's for sure. I joke and say that if Disney needs some soundtrack for Tiana's Bayou, I can hook you up.
Absolutely.
But suddenly, you hear the crackle of leaves on the ground, the rhythm of stomping footsteps, bushes rustling, an awful smell in the air.
Yikes.
The noise starts out faint, but gets louder and louder. Something is definitely coming towards you. And whatever it is, it knows you're here. And it doesn't want you to be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Before you can even process this, you're like scrambling to get to your car,
Right.
taking your butt back down the interstate. You're like, bye, Felicia. So, the Honey Island swamp monster, he's been called many different names. Sometimes referred to as Louisiana's Bigfoot, the Bayou Beast, even a Wookiee. But it's not, he doesn't look anything like Chewbacca. Theories and speculations started swirling in the early 1960s. And stories from some locals date back hundreds of years. So it's kind of a mixture of Cajun and Native American folklore. It's a human-like creature raised by alligators after wandering into the swamp as an abandoned child. It's like Mowgli of the swamp.
Right? The bare necessities.
Other tales say that the swamp monster is the offspring of an alligator and a chimpanzee. So now we have intraspecies relationship.
Right? That's some crazy stuff going there. I don't know. The swamps be having some crazy stuff all the time.
And they're saying like this was the result of a circus train crashing near the Pearl River. So it's a circus alligator and chimpanzee that love one another. So we're going to talk about the first sighting ever of the swamp monster because, there's been little to no evidence of the existence of such a creature. The first documented sighting was from Harlan Ford in 1963.
Harlan
was a retired air traffic controller.
Oh,
that's
okay.
A stressful job.
Very.
He also, piloted small planes. And he would use these planes to scout for hunting ground. And even potential hunting camp locations. We have lots of on the water hunting camps. As you know, out there, you'd be driving down one of those big long bridges and look off in the distance and there's a house on stilts in the middle of the water.
It's crazy. You're like, how do you even get out there? Oh, by boat only.
Yes. So Harlan finds the perfect spot for camp, and it's deeply secluded in the Honey Island swamp. He would have to actually drive halfway in a boat, but he'd have to walk the rest of the way. So he brings one of his friends, and they're hauling supplies to the camp, and they notice from a distance what looks like a large animal on all fours eating another animal. Thinking that there's a good possibility we're going to scare this animal and it may try to attack us, they obviously pull out their guns. They're like, let's be ready for this, just in case. As soon as they did this, that creature stood up on 2 feet, looked them dead in the face, and took off running.
He's like, you interrupted my dinner.
Right. Harlan writes a letter so he can describe what he saw. He says the creature was over 7 feet tall, dingy, grayish hair, yellow eyes, and smelled horrendous.
Oh, I bet. He's over there like freaking elbow deep into another animal or whatever it is.
Right. I mean, is he chowing down on a boar or something? I mean, he's not going to smell good.
He smells delightful.
Right. He says it looked like something from a horror movie.
Yeah.
So, of course, Harlan becomes determined that he's going to find this creature and see him again. You got it.
Right.
Curiosity is going to kill the
He's like-
Harlan.
He's like, that damn there creature scared the bejeebas out of me, but I'm gonna go find it.
That's right. So he's like, spends the next 10 years trying to gather evidence and eventually makes his way back to the first location where he ever saw the creature to begin with.
That's a long time, brother.
Yeah. And on a trail that was near a small watering hole, he notices what looks like the aftermath of a fatal fight for survival. There's like splattered blood all over the ground. And he actually has to crawl through some shrubbery to find what's dead. And apparently it is a wild boar. And it looks pretty fresh. And its throat is completely ripped out.
Yikes.
Next to this boar were a bunch of large footprints in the mud. He would get some liquid plaster and come back to cast these footprints. And what he comes up with is a massive 3-toed webbed foot. Huge foot.
Oh my god. But the creature's not like that big. That's what gets me. Some of these like cryptids they're smaller in stature, but they're always hairy with like big odd shaped feet.
Yeah, the feet are always crazy.
Right.
So he takes these castings to a game warden, and then they go to LSU's College of Agriculture to have them analyzed because they want to know what kind of animal left these tracks. They couldn't identify it.
Huh.
So he goes a step further, trying to figure out what he saw that day, and he brings his camera with him the next time he comes to camp. Who travels without a camera?
Right.
Ah, come on, man. You're not taking hunting pictures?
You're literally going to like hunt down this thing that you thought you saw and then you didn't bring
a camera ever until now. It is thought that he was unable to ever capture any evidence of the Honey Island swamp monster on camera, but apparently a discovery was made.
Ooh.
Dana Holyfield. She's the granddaughter of Harlan Ford. And of course, she's like continuing her grandfather's research. She did created a documentary, a book titled Honey Island Swamp Monster Documentaries.
Yeah.
And more. You can actually find her works on honeyislandswampmonster.com. So if anybody wants to look at all that.
They have an official website. Nice.
Yes. When her grandfather passed away, she was given a roll of 8mm film labeled Honey Island Swamp Monster. It was stored in a box that Harlan had kept in his home, and it had not been seen by anyone except Harlan. The film shows, like, it was from one day where it was set up in a tree blind. And there is a large 2-legged creature that you can faintly see about 100 yards away. So they obviously have cryptozoologists analyze the footage. And even though it's a little unclear, they didn't rule out the possibility that the creature exists. Obviously, there are parts of the Honey Island swamp where no man has gone before.
Right.
Like, it's protected area, so they don't allow people back there. And you have to wonder if that isn't, like, the perfect place for such a creature to dwell.
Mm-hmm. He's back there all by himself, like, just living his life.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit crazy that he caught this on film but didn't show anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of put it away.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah.
His granddaughter believes that his decision to not reveal some of his research could have just been that he was so interested in learning more about what he saw that maybe he learned more than what anybody thought he actually did.
Right. Maybe he wasn't in it for, like, clout. He was just trying to, like, for himself,
Figure it out.
Yeah. Because you don't always have to share everything.
Right. You do not. You know, some people need to learn that lesson.
Right.
So that, my friends, is your Honey Island swamp monster.
That's insane. See, there were some things I didn't even know, and we live, like, so close to that Honey Island swamp.
I keep meaning to go on a tour, and I haven't been yet.
I know.
So now
Definitely.
it's too damn hot. I'm not
Oh my
doing
God,
it
yeah.
now.
We're in the
We're in mosquito season.
mosquito season. Like, we're in the armpit sweat season.
No, the butt sweat season.
It's moving into, like, dripping down to the butt cracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, sweat season. And then, you know, if you got any chunky rolls, that's when we get into the real hot stuff.
Yeah, then you smell like a Honey Island swamp monster.
Yep, you absolutely do. That is 100% true.
So yeah, all the funs.
Nice.
If you have a crazy story
Mm-hmm.
about a Honey Island swamp monster, a rougarou, or anything else, please reach out to holdmysweetteapodcast@gmail.com. Send it in. Send us your spooky stuff.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
Send us your I almost died stuff.
Yep.
You know, anything like that. Share, share, share.
Like, share. Do you believe in sweet tea after dark?
We
can do
hope
it.
Yeah. Do it to it.
And as always, like, we want to hear all of your good stuff, and we want to be able to read those on the pod and not have to come up with our own stuff, because we are in our busy season at work. So, you know,
Yeah, help us out.
help us help you.
Help us help you have things to listen to.
Right. Because I'm sure our listener in Baton Rouge, Jay, has a great story, right, Jay?
Maybe. Maybe. Or Jay might have some friends who have great stories.
Right.
That are willing to share.
Yep.
Could happen.
Yeah. Just send us an email.
Our friend Andrea who moved.
Mhm.
If you have a great story,
Yes. Send
please
it in.
share.
Carly.
Yeah.
We're going to call out everybody we know that listens to our podcast.
Patty Salzetta made our theme music, and she should share a story too.
Right. And the cool thing is, we can put your name out there if you want to. We don't have to. We can keep you anonymous, like my last story. But let us know.
Absolutely.
Yep. And Hold My Sweet Tea podcast @gmail.com.
That is it. Or you can reach out on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, Sweet Tea After Dark is a Drunken Psycho Bee production. And just because we're good nighting doesn't mean you can't keep writing it.
Bye.
Bye.